Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson at the table with basketball royalty. Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Allie LaForce, our reporter. And in that March stretch, some interesting things going on in the East. You take a look at Toronto, things stacking up nicely for them so far. #1 in their conference and looking formidable. And of course, Milwaukee, all tied at the top. These teams are evenly matched.
Well, for the Raptors, they've been terrific throughout the regular season, showing they may be just the team to beat in the postseason.
You know, the way they've handled just about every challenge that's been thrown at them this year, I don't see how they couldn't be considered front runners for the title.
Well, this one's about to get going, but first, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, Anthony Davis grew up in Chicago during the Jordan years, so is that why he wears number 23? He said, quote, "I wore number 3 in grade school. In high school, I asked for that number. Coach said, you'll get whatever I give you out of this bag. He grabbed out a jersey and threw it to me, and it was number 23. Guys, AD said that'll work."
No doubt. Good stuff, Allie, thanks. So let's take a look at the starters for the Toronto Raptors. They've got Tim Hardaway. Malik Monk is out there with DeLon Wright. Then it's Duren. And for the Bucks, we've got Anthony Davis. Gordon Hayward is out there with Brandon Ingram. Then it's Jordan Poole. And it's Murray in at the point. It'll be the Raptors off the tip. It's early in the season, but we're already seeing some teams fall short of expectations. Grant, what do these teams need to do to get back on track?
Well, first of all, they have to relax. They can't panic. It's still early in the season. But, of course, it's on the leaders of each team to set the tone. They need to make sure everyone is locked in and on the same page.
And Davis gets it to go on the assist by Murray.
Good positioning that time from AD, working the pick and roll beautiful.
And it's Monk off the drive to the left side wing. Outside Hardaway. Outside Monk. Clock at 6. Here's Sohan. Nice D from Hayward. Outside Davis. Outside Ingram. The 3 is up. Ooh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
You know, Ingram is quiet about the work he puts in after practice and before games. This is a guy who just never stops trying to improve, though, and that's shown up in how he's grown as a player.
He hits the second from the line. No team has had to make more sacrifices than Toronto during the pandemic.
You are right about that, B.A. I mean, they had to change their home base to Tampa. In essence, they spent an entire season on the road. It was tough for everyone, but the Raptors faced some big challenges.
Up top, Davis. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Boy, AD showing you how strong and willing to work he is, because that was a difficult bucket there.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the mobile 1 drive.
Yeah, he's clearly not satisfied with the lead they have. Took it to the rack. It would not be denied.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Ingram against Hardaway. It's Poole on the wing. Davis a screen to the paint. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Right outside. Pass to Sohan. The rebound by Murray. Here's Milwaukee. Outside Davis. And here's Poole. And the basket is good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Monk. Hardaway on the wing. Launches a 3. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Hardaway. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Outside Ingram. Shot from 16. Monk grabs the miss.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
And out of bounds, the Bucks will take it.
Well, that's a moment he'd like to archive. Embarrassing lapse of judgment there.
And the Bucks going with a whole new group out there. The Bucks have gone 3 of 4, off to a nice start. And here's Morris. Portis outside. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Toronto's gone 0 for 2 from outside.
You know, we all know the name Hardaway, but Tim Hardaway Jr. making a name for himself. Another outstanding shooter that this league has developed.
And Sohan gets it to go.
Sharing the basketball is a part of the game that Monk needs to continue to add to complement his shooting.
Right against Morris. Off with the layup. Clark, how about the ability Hardaway Jr. has to score?
You know, it's really amazing. He's averaged over double digits all but one season in his career. He makes threes, he knocks down free throws, and it really doesn't matter where he's getting his shots from. He's knocking them down. You know, he's somebody that teams have relied on to score the ball.
The first one falls.
The energy that Monk brings, I love it. I mean, when he's out on the floor, he's giving you everything he has.
Second free throw, no good. Milwaukee in the lead. And Anunoby for 3. Duren with a rebound.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Pass to Sohan. Right outside. This one for 3. And again, no good by Toronto. The Bucks shooting about 43% since tip-off. Here's Johnson. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
For Toronto, they've gone 2 for 7, a sluggish start. To the wing on the left. Right outside. There's a screen. To the inside, over to the left wing. Pass to Monk. And the Raptors miss again. Up top, Morris. Inside. It's not going to go for him. And that does it for the first quarter. The Bucks on top. They lead by 5. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports.
And please give up a big round of applause for your Bucks Youth Dance Day.
If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. Let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks. Guys?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
Brandon Ingram out there with Gordon Hayward. Then there's Jamal Murray. Then there's Davis. And it's Poole in a 2-guard. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with.
And they found a nice flow offensively here in the second period.
Yeah, and that field goal percentage zooming upwards is now above 50%, which is pretty strong.
And Toronto calls time here. Changes here for the Raptors. Gordon Tucker comes in for Young, and it's Dunn in for Banton. Toronto trailing. Dunn with it. Hayward picks him up. Back to Dunn. Pass to Walker. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Boy, he sure can fill it up. You got to stay in his jersey.
Up top, Hayward. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. And here's Murray. Here's Davis. And too long on the shot. And about a minute gone in the second quarter. Dunn outside. Tries the spin move. Gordon Tucker. Here's Walker. Second chance effort, and he lays it in.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
And finished off by Davis.
Outstanding decision-making by Ingram there, working it to the open man. Really good possession.
DiVincenzo, pass to Walker. You know, with all the dunkers out there, some players make sure they don't end up on too many posters. Grant, you ever make a business decision?
Yeah, B.A., you know, I made a few business decisions through my career. Look, as a competitor, you want to make sure that you can play defense, give it your all, contest at the rim when you feel that you can. But when someone like a Vince Carter in the midst of insanity, that's when you make a business decision. And that's a smart decision.
Here's Horton Tucker. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. The Bucks have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Ingram, the pass to Davis. Right side Murray. Can't hit from the low block. The Raptors shooting only 33%. Not exactly consistent offense. To the middle. Out to DiVincenzo. The 3. Outside Walker. Here's a Kongwu. Milwaukee with the rebound. It's off to Detroit after this game, where they will face the Pistons. That'll be the first leg of just a 2-game trip for them. And that one's good. Ingram.
Brandon Ingram, very confident in his mid-range, Jay. He knows he can shoot from just about anywhere and get his shot whenever he wants to.
Now here's Walker. Turned in an outstanding game against Detroit. And again, no good by Toronto. For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Here's Ingram, and a slam dunk by Ingram.
Boy, slick pass by Murray. He makes such an effort to create for his teammates. Jamal Murray suffered a terrible knee injury back in April of 2021, tearing his ACL late during that season and missing over a year of basketball as a result.
DiVincenzo against Murray. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. But for a guy like Murray, ACL injuries used to be a potential career ender. Not anymore, though.
You're exactly right, B.A. I mean, with the advances in modern medicine and rehabbing from injuries, the way these guys strength train, it really is remarkable that they're able to come back and in many cases be better than they were before after what used to be a career-ending injury. And that's thanks to doctors and physical therapists. The modern medicine change has changed the NBA, elongating careers for sure.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
It's stolen by Dunn. Pass to Horton Tucker. Back to Dunn. He tries for 3. He can't hit that time. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. Now here's Morris. Now Anunoby. Portis outside. 5 to shoot. And Dante DiVincenzo is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. There's 18 seconds left in the first half of this game. Right against Morris. 5 on the clock. Grant's shot is off. Right with the ball. And that'll do it for the first half of play. Allie, as always, thank you.
And in this game, we have 2 top performers. Kind of like us, guys. Are you? Now back to our game. Pretty impressive first half for the Bucks. Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Boy, without question, Brandon Ingram displaying his skills today.
Yeah, even with the extra attention he's getting from the defenders, he's finding ways to excel.
Well, we're not surprised by that. No more than what we've come to expect of him. He can adapt and adjust to anything a defense tries to throw at him.
So for Toronto right now, they've got Malik Monk. He's out there with DeLon Wright. Tim Hardaway is out there with Duren. It's Monk on the wing. Right outside. Ooh, stolen by Murray. Pass to Ingram. Poole from long range. Rebound by the Raptors. Duren's got 4 rebounds now. Hardaway on the wing. Ooh, good work defensively by Ingram. Milwaukee has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third.
First personal foul.
Second half rolling along, about a minute played here. Outside Murray, pass to Davis. Second shot opportunity, outside for Ingram, beyond the arc. The putback, great positioning on the putback. And the Bucks lead by 11.
And this offense needed that one after 4 misses to start the half.
Monk passes to Hardaway. Counted from distance.
Hey, we know Tim Hardaway Jr. is a guy who takes a lot of threes, especially when he finds wiggle room from the corners. He salivates for those.
And it's Murray finishing it off.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for him.
Now here's Poole. 5 points in the game. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. And Tim Hardaway Jr., a valuable offensive weapon, even if he's a bit of a volume shooter, Graham.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, his efficiency has never been a selling point, but he consistently will fill up the box score and always willing to shoot and can create for himself.
Here's Hardaway. Pass to Sohan. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Hayward and count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And the Bucks making a change here. Johnson's checked in, and the free throw, no good.
And when you think of the time Johnson spent with the U.S. team, I mean, the coaches and players he was around, absolutely huge for this young player in his development.
Outside Monk, pass to Duren. Out left to the wing. Hayward with a steal. It up top. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Johnson was part of that U.S. team that played in 2021. Man, what a great experience, Grant.
Oh, B.A., I mean, I can speak in great detail how much you can gain playing for the U.S. team. Johnson continued to grow as a player after that summer and was a great addition to that team as well.
Now here's Morris. This is the most they've led, 13 points. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Grant. Horton Tucker, he's checked in for Toronto.
Horton Tucker.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Dunn goes in, and the layup is good off the glass. Dunn's gotten his first basket of the night.
Phenomenal body control by Dunn. Driving straight into the heart of the defense and burying the shot, even with contact.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
Yeah, he made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
Now here's Morris. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Off target from outside. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Pass to Horton Tucker. It's Walker on the wing. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
If you're looking for reasons why they're losing, they've missed every single foul shot this quarter.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Now here's Morris, defended by Dunn. Morris passes to Portis. Here's Anunoby, and down it goes. Jam that one home.
I love the throwback basketball. Work it down low and set up your teammate.
Down low. Here's Horton Tucker. Hey, great D that time from Grant.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Offensive rebound. Duran. And that one is stuffed right through.
Just a big play at this juncture of the game. Second chance points could be the key for them.
Impressive effort right there. That's what they need to mount a comeback.
Yeah, and if you look at it, had they been converting those second chances all along instead of waiting until now, who knows?
16 seconds left to play in the third. And here's Grant from the arc. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Man, I like his activity level. You think about it, the defense has to resort to fouling him sometimes to prevent him from scoring.
And he's good on the second. And he nails the third. And Toronto calls time here.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
For 3, DiVincenzo. No good on the buzzer beater. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it.
Please give up a big round of applause.
And now let's take a listen in on head coach.
Relax. For good shape. On your feet.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. We've got Murray, Brandon Ingram out there with Keldon Johnson. Then it's Jordan Poole, and it's Davis in at center. That's the group for Milwaukee right now.
Here in the second half, you see they've gone to the long ball to try to keep up.
Murray passes to Ingram. Davis with it. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Duran's got 7 rebounds in the game. Outside, DiVincenzo. Back to Walker. Pass to Duran. Stolen by Davis. It's Poole on the wing. To the paint. Here's Ingram. Second chance shot. And they're going to count that bucket. And they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Milwaukee.
You have to be a fan of the energy they've played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that, a team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
Here's Murray, following the bucket by the Raptors. Pass to Poole. Outside Davis. Just 5 on the clock. Now Ingram. Walker covering. Rebounded by Dunn.
Just imagine if he was shooting better. The lead would be even bigger.
And Ingram with the block.
You know, that's where Brandon Ingram's huge wingspan comes into play at the defensive end of the floor.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Here's Davis, and he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half. That's taking care of business, fellas.
Taking 2 shots.
And he sinks the second.
You know, I tell you what, you can make a case he's the best player in the league. Davis is really the total package, both ends of the floor, and he continues to get better.
It's stolen by Poole.
They're having a hard time with fouls. It's still early, but one more and they'll be over the limit.
And that one misses.
At the line for Milwaukee, Brandon Ingram.
The Bucks have gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the fourth. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Ingram's got 5 points now in the quarter. Monk against Poole. Pass to Wright. Here's Duren. And it's blocked by Davis.
Not only does Davis have great skill, but he is tremendously agile. He can get shots from just about anywhere on the court.
14 fouls.
Wright against Murray. Now here's Davis.
After an efficient first half offensively, they've dropped off some. Not sure exactly what changed.
Monk against Davis. Outside Monk. 4-3. It's hauled in by Hayward. Hayward's got 4 rebounds now. Left side Ingram. And he's going for the oop here. And finished off by Davis.
Well, there's not a better target in all of the NBA than Davis for the alley-oop.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Hardaway's shot is good.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
For Milwaukee, they've gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter. Outside Murray. From deep. Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball.
Yeah, a communication breakdown. 2 guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
Not a lot of time left for the Raptors in this one. Right outside. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. It's wide right, hits off the rim.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
Ingram, pass to Poole. No good on the triple.
He continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between. Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Bucks.
You know, their ability to protect the ball helped win it for them.
Yeah, it really did. Less turnovers mean you can get more chances to score. All coaches tell you to value every possession.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year. And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Anthony Davis.
Well, I like the ferocity on defense now. He was constantly putting himself in the path of steals and coming up with them, too.
Murray up top, outside Ingram. Pass to Davis. Over Hardaway. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Here's Duren. Check by Davis. Back to Monk. Here's Sohan. No good. So this one belongs to the Bucks. A clean win, and one where they clearly show. Allie, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
32.